Hey, what's up guys? Joe here, coming to you from Town Hall 9, and I brought you hogs, I brought you balloons, I brought you 2 different witch attacks. Check out the playlist up there, it's all in Town Hall 9, and that's the best part about Town Hall 9 right now is the diversity. So when I see a different attack or a different troop being used, I gotta capture it, guys. Valkyries. I'm sure most of you will probably drop down in the comments below at least once or twice saying it's risky. For those of you that are not comfortable with Valkyries, I can see it. I can totally understand that they are a risky troop to use because they barrel into a base and they just go wild. There's really not a lot of ways to control it, but I've got 2 different types of attack strategies today, 4 different replays of these attacks being used by 2 different players. I mean, they've obviously mastered the use of Valkyries. They are from a previous week in the CWL, and these guys are using the Valks like seen here on the base. Just destroying bases like this. So, I mean, when you see Hog Riders or Balloons and Witches week in and week out, seeing Valkyries being used is like, ooh, So, obviously, that's what we're going to capture today as we're watching this awesome attack by Hucklebuck. A very similar strategy to what's being used or what I will show in this video. Bowler's obviously kicked out outside on this base. And as usual, the Valkyries are getting ahead of everything. The Barbarian King's kind of, gotten up ahead of everybody as well. And the Archer Queen's, stuck in the base at this point. She's going to work on Lava Pups here. She's going to work on the enemy Archer Queen as the Valkyries continue to power through the base. They've kicked on the outsides of the base at this point, and this is kind of where I can understand it being a risky attack. So, as bowlers are on the outside, they have managed to, stick on a wall at this point. The Valkyries, now they're trying to cut back in. The Barbarian King. So, I mean, clearly this attack doesn't make them look as glorified as they possibly could be. In the upcoming replays, the healers play a huge role on the Valkyries. I've seen it said in multiple forums. I've seen it said in multiple chats of how the Valkyries on the healers on the Valkyries is ludicrous. It doesn't make any sense. The Valkyries move too fast. Yeah, that's probably true. However, when you got a rage spell down and the healers are in it, they're going to stay with them Valkyries, and especially if the Valkyries cut up on the wall. So this attack strategy, I was told, is called the Regginator, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm sure you guys will correct me and drop it down in the comments below. Either way, it's a pretty sweet attack. Basically a queen walk. You got 6 healers in the composition. 4 of those healers are designated for the Archer Queen for a queen walk. As he takes her into an air defense. Clearly the air defenses are on the perimeters here of the base. You got one that's kind of tucked into the base, but it's easily reachable if you're able to get something in there inside that little hole on that compartment and get take care of it. So all the air defenses are reachable. As he drops his rage spell here for the Archer Queen. Basically assisting her to get through this walk. She'll take care of this pump, and then she'll jump back and take care of that builder's hut. And at this point, he's going to probably start moving into the second phase, which is dropping a single P.E.K.K.A. He's got a baby dragon and a wizard to assist with cleanup of junk structures, basically to guide his P.E.K.K.A. And he'll drop 2 healers on the P.E.K.K.A. alone. So, the 2 healers will kind of get caught up on this wizard for a moment, but then they'll shift over to the tankier higher housing P.E.K.K.A. as he drops a massive group of Valkyries to just rage directly into the wall. No wall breakers are involved here. They'll bust through this wall. The bowlers are kind of hung back a little bit. They're very slow compared to the Valkyrie as he just continues to rage these troops through the base. I mean, it's just basically a haymaker attack. Just kind of just dropping a bomb on somebody. You know what I mean? Is what he's doing here. As the Valks run through the base, they go in between targets, destroy defenses, and obviously hitting giant bombs along the way. Really kind of exposing those bombs for the bowlers, even though the bowlers are down at the bottom of the base. And you just see there those those healers that were initially on the P.E.K.K.A. have transitioned into basically what it is looks like a bowler walk. They're healing that group, so they're healing the bowlers, they're healing the Valkyrie that's caught up on a wall, working on the wall, as the Archer Queen's up in the northern compartment working on the final defensive structures up there. She's got an Archer Tower within her sights now, and he's got another Baby Dragon. So Baby Dragon and Wizards on the perimeter taking care of trash structures. Obviously, the Baby Dragon is not going to be affected by a mortar, so it'll be able to go in there and take care of that structure as the Town Hall falls, and then the final remaining structures go down due to the Valkyrie and Bowler's hand. So, I mean, absolutely crazy attack. Awesome to watch. As we have another display of this attack strategy here. The Archer Queen, she's going to naked walk for a second. All right. Anyway, she doesn't have healers on her yet. That is exactly what that means. As he steps her up into those defenses, he's got a minion up in the north working on the perimeter that just went down due to a Tesla. Baby Dragon here over to the left side of the Archer Queen working. Tesla will take it down, and then he'll drop another Baby Dragon to work on that Tesla. Basically guiding his queen here is what he's trying to do. He wants to get his queen in on that air defense and allow her to continue to work. There's a lot of defensive items down here that are worth a lot of value here. Getting rid of an Expo and air defenses here so that he can continue to move with his healers on the backside of whether it's his queen or his P.E.K.K.A. As the queen transitions and works up into the sweeper, and then she'll take care of the cannon. And his P.E.K.K.A. is down at this point, and now he'll get his healers on the P.E.K.K.A. So what's pretty cool about this attack is that the healers have multiple roles here. They start out on the tankier units in the Archer Queen and the P.E.K.K.A. and then they easily transition over to the Valkyrie. Now, obviously, they're hanging back, but once they hit that rage spell and they're healing this entire group that's all piled up on the wall right now, you got the Valkyries, you got the P.E.K.K.A., you got the Barb King, you got the Archer Queen that's in there at this point, and they're just mutilating the base as the healers are sitting within a rage spell, healing up these groups. The Valkyries, the Barbarian King, and the P.E.K.K.A., just continuing to push them through the base as they transition to the opposite side. Now, this is kind of where a Baby Dragon would have worked out great up north. Working and assisting. He's got wizards up there, but a Baby Dragon would have done it better, I feel. Just because I trust the Baby Dragon a little bit better. Obviously, if there's a Seeking Air Mine up there, then the Baby Dragon will be useless, but I like him better than wizards. That's just personal preference there. So Valkyries are caught up on structures on the trash ring. There's still obviously defenses down in that southern compartment. So they do manage to bypass a lot of stuff, but the Archer Queen has managed to take back the healers, and it's managed to turn back into a Queen Walk. So, I mean, really just a power attack. Absolutely love watching this type of attack because it's different, really. Honestly, it's, we were using Valkyries about 6 months ago, hardcore, and then now it's all Hog Riders and balloons and witches, and it just gets boring. So, I mean, seeing Valkyries is phenomenal. Great attacks here by Eric in the Regginator or whatever it's called. So, moving into this attack by 6 from Gehazi Bomber. He's got 2 different attacks, and his composition's made up a little bit differently. He uses about 4 healers on his Archer Queen. He has the 1 healer. He has 14 Valkyries in the composition with 4 Hog Riders. Now, I have personally tested this strategy out. I've used it farming just out of, for fun, really. I don't know if I really trust myself enough to take it in war yet. Until I get a little bit better control on the Valkyries or how to guide them. I know how to guide them, but it's just a matter of the right base presenting itself. And obviously, in this case here, with a very large trash ring, he's using his Barbarian King to take care of structures up there in the northeast. He's got his Queen, taking care of that clan castle that was pulled by some giants down in the south. And now she's stepping in and going into an air defense. She's going to take care of this air defense. Barbarian King is up there basically working alone at this point. The wizards that were with him did in fact go down due to a couple of Teslas here. So that's really the risk that he's taking here. The Barbarian King will take out the enemy Barbarian King as his Archer Queen continues to work south. Really just taking care of a lot of structures that are going to be deterrents to the Valkyries. And he'll end up dropping his Valkyries over here in the far western area of the base. He just drops all 14 of them. And he's really giving the Valkyries nothing else to go after other than going into the base is really the idea here. He'll drop his final healer once that air defense goes down. I don't know if he intended to drop that rage spell back there to push that healer. I think he really did. He dropped a rage spell back there. It might have been a swag or I don't really know. But either way, it pushed those healers into the Valkyries in a quick manner. And was able to get the Valkyries some healing power from the healers that were behind them. So at this point, you got Valkyries sitting on a wall and they're being healed up by the healers. So that myth or I don't know. I don't really know. I've seen it said multiple times where they said that Valkyries are the Valks are too fast for the healers, and I don't know, man, because the healers look like they're staying with the Valkyries at this point. This is pretty devastating to watch when you have all of those Valkyries still going. They've managed to make it through the base. They didn't look like they triggered any giant bombs, but with the healers that close to them, I don't think it really mattered. As they finish up here, they cut through this wall, take out the cannon and the wizard tower, or the queen takes out the wizard tower. And then he has the 5 hog riders that were left over basically as spam to go in there and take care, or swag to go in there and take care of that final Tesla. So great attack here by 6, man. It was a truly awesome attack. Again, he does the same exact thing on a different base design. Obviously, check the range here. There isn't any defenses here within range of that wizard. So the wizard's going to assist on taking out these trash ring structures in the barracks and the gold storage, as the archer queen's working over there to his immediate flank. She'll take out this Tesla, then she'll step up, take out the camp, and then she'll step in and take care of that air defense and mortar. So, you know, obviously if you can get rid of the air defenses here, you know, you're basically freeing it up wide as day for the Archer Queen or the Valks to hold on to those healers. Used a Hog Rider, a single Hog Rider there to draw that Clan Castle, and he'll get a poison spell for the Clan Castle. Uses the Queen ability due to the Valkyries within the Clan Castle's composition. He'll drop another poison spell on the enemy Archer Queen, and then he'll probably drop a Rage here to assist his Queen, or he might just let her go. No, he actually does let her go there. So, I mean, you see how he purposely let the Queen go. He had a Rage spell there to save her, but he didn't use it. The Rage spell was really mainly for his healers and Valkyries to cut through the base. The Archer Queen, the enemy Archer Queen, is still up. And so he's got Valkyries, bowlers, and he's used the Barbarian King to set a wide funnel for the Valkyries to go directly into the base, shredding the base. I mean, this is happening so quick. It's just insane to watch as he drops another Rage spell in the core of the base, and the healers are managing to stay with these troops. They're healing up both the bowlers and the Valkyries. They're just power. It's just straight steamroll in this base. Bowlers are down over in the far west. The Valkyries are now over in the far east. He drops the heal spell now because he's going to lose that healer, and he needs to give the Valkyries healing power as they go into these final compartments. Sneaks in the final Hog Riders and drops a heal spell there for them. So at this point, it's really watching the development of the attack play out and really just kind of using his heal spells in the manner of which will assist his troops to final out the attack. So, you know, drop some comments below and let me know if you've been using these types of attacks. I mean, this is absolutely too cool to watch, man, because I actually do love my redheads. And, you know, I'm tired of seeing Hog Riders, balloons, and witches. So, just bringing you some diversity at Town Hall 9, guys. Drop those comments, and thanks for watching.